Hey, this is Code Weaver, and we're back for a little bit of weekend gaming. I expected to get to this a little bit sooner than I did, but apparently I needed sleep this weekend, and I probably still do. Nevertheless, we're back. Let me throw on my proper headphones. A little bit of cleanup of my desk since it's been kind of a crazy weekend of doing other things. So, I'm going to try to play a little bit more of Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter. Because I haven't done that in a little bit. And I'm building up this backlog of games that I've started in earnest but never completed. I've also got a list of games that I've started and not necessarily intended to completely complete on stream. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think, is it Blackwood or Darkwood? I can't remember. Is one that I kind of started and then put down. I may get back to it, but this one is definitely one that I started that I intended to finish, and I can't have too many of those on my stream before people think I'm just, starting up games and then leaving them to languish forever and ever and ever. And what with my starting to do some live coding on stream lately, I've got to get a little bit more industrious about completing a few games, at least not letting them linger. I even started up, for example, Heaven's Vault, because I, not a blind playthrough in that case, but because another streamer inspired me to revisit the game, because I really did love it quite a bit. And I'm going to have to finish that one too, because it's delightful, and I feel like finishing it with you guys. But anyway, here we go. We are going to go straight on into this. Now, when last we were visiting this, we were in case number 3 of this particular set. And part of the problem was I got stuck trying to figure out what to click on or manipulate or interpret in this basement area of a I guess a gambling den slash pub. And I'm going to have to figure out what I missed. And in this case, I have my potato chips in hand, because I'm not above crunching potato chips at you in the stream. So the thing is I don't want to stall this stream just puttering around until I happen to stumble into it. So I do have a walkthrough open in the background, which I'm going to poke at until I get past this one hiccup where it's not completely clear what I should have clicked on and what I should have witnessed in order to be able to get out of this area. If it were on my own time, I would totally do that. At least a lot longer until I finally gave up to figure out what I was missing. But it just makes for a bit of a boring stream. So I'm going to, on purpose, get myself over this one little hiccup if I have to. And then I'm going to put it away because I want to experience the game fresh with you. I find that very important, even when I'm watching other streamers, if they're suggesting that it's playing blind. Okay, so let's hit continue. Figure out where we were. Oh, good heavens. Drink the water, breathe the air. Don't get those two things confused. Something I have mentioned on more than one stream, which means I never properly learn it, darn it. Alright. So we're loading in. Alright. Let's take a look. So, we're in here, and unfortunately our way out is blocked by a guard. Yeah, the guard's still here. So I can't actually go out that way. Now, we came into the secret area from outside. From out there. We found the secret door over there. We also found this flippable table in which were stored, elements for a game of cards, I suppose. I actually kind of want to build a table like that, because that's really kind of cool. Not for the purposes it was put to here, obviously, but it's actually kind of a cool little gaming table, don't you think? Just a little kitchen table, flip it over, and voila, you have your next Cyberpunk game, or D&D game, or, Pathfinder game, or whatever. I suspect I'll have to have that custom made or figure out carpentry. Alright. So... This guy's house is abandoned. Obtained information about the attacker at the Green Dragon Tavern. But it was behind the attempt on your life. Oh, right, because a bomb was placed in my, I think it was placed in my flat, actually. I'm going to catch up with what the case files were. William Hamilton was Alice's father, was arrested by Sherlock Holmes and later died. Oh, right. Alice moved in next door and has been, I guess, trying to ingratiate herself into my life, or at least into my adopted daughter's life, Sherlock's adopted daughter's life, taking us in first person. So that she is apparently very much into the occult and talking with the dead, which may actually be a thing in this world. And certainly wasn't vogue as an activity at the time. Whether or not she can actually talk to her father in this world, I do not know. Knife with the initials JT. I have a friend pinging me off channel. I don't think any of you can see it on my stream, which I may have to respond to. She just said, "Get Exapunks." Oh my gosh, that's awesome. She's a software developer like myself, and it is a game based on, I gather, it's from Zachtronics, who do quite a few games, indie games. A few of them are based around coding as puzzle solving, and in this case, there's a story behind the whole sort of hacker ethos that's embedded in the game. And I'm very keen to try it, but I'm going to continue on with this for the moment. But I am going to respond because it would be kind of rude not to. So, so I'm going to respond here. She is saying, also we can hack against each other. I have already picked the game up and will try it soon, perhaps on stream even, but I'm currently streaming Sherlock Holmes on Twitch, and I'm going to do that for at least an hour. Probably until the end of the case. Then I will check it out. Now you can't see that, of course, because OBS is not capturing that specific window. And she probably won't come watch the stream because I think she's playing that game as well. But we'll talk about that later. Maybe I will actually stream that game. Maybe I won't. I might just, because it looks like it's a lot of fun and it's right up my alley. It would be a weird little crossover between my game streaming and my coding streaming. And her response is, she would probably be annoyed that I'm reading out her responses on my stream. She's responding, "Darn it, now I'm torn." Bless you, my friend. Bless you, my friend. I hope you make whatever choice you like that suits you. So anyway, let me get back to this here. So let me see here. Alice Floella Hamilton, a young woman with unusual hobby. She appears, this is Alice who moved in next door. I believe it appears she believes in her ability to communicate with the dead. She works as a seamstress to earn her living. Her sleep is affected. She takes a drug that contains barbiturate. She is secretive, adopting a false name to rent rooms at Baker Street, also hiding the fact that Sherlock Holmes had arrested her father. This is something we found out only during this. Alice's story has basically overarched the caseload that we've had during the game, and I'm not sure where that storyline's going. I'm reviewing this because I don't remember the issues. This man with the hair lip seems to be after us, I think. might be able to search archives for some of this. Some of this is old material. Here's some of the characters we've met. So Orson Wilde, not yet 30 years of age, as a star of an American theater, came to London to study the role of Sherlock Holmes. Probably began his study previously. He smokes the same brand of tobacco as Holmes, very much a method actor. Narcissistic, follows fashion, he admires his own reflection, he wears a brooch with the American flag to attract attention. Mary Sutherland is a good-tempered young lady of 25 years of age. She has poor eyesight. She has failed to notice she's wearing mismatched boots. Alright, so going back to the caseload. Resolve Mary Sutherland's case. We examine the attacker's belongings with the related to the bomb. We investigated Alice's flat to find out what her story was. So we've got kind of two lingering sort of cases that are attached to this one, and make a diversion and get outside. Alright, well, enough review, right? But we're trying to figure out what's going on here.
All of these items were stolen by Jack Cole's gang.
Right. Right. And here, the only thing that seems to be selectable or of interest is this.
No doubt these things were stolen.
We did find, what did we find that we actually pulled out of here? Items? Do we have items? That's evidence. Oh, this, no, not that. Green Dragon Tango located in London. Harelip come to, the man with the Harelip came to the Green Dragon Tavern to speak of Jack Cole, the boss. The man with the Harelip brought Jack Cole a bag containing valuable loot. Right. Some fencing going on here, but I have to kind of escape this area.
From here, it's possible to observe what's going on inside the town.
Okay, but unfortunately, nothing seems to happen when I'm here. Should I give this like a watch and see? Hang on a second. Sorry about that. I mean, there appears to be stuff going on in the background, but I don't seem to be able to, like, cursor over it or anything like that. So this is where I quickly Alt-Tab out and take a look at Green Dragon Inn. So, valuable loot, photograph, and butler's pawn shop. There's a go down, press on the valuables, and open the nearby case. You'll obtain new evidence, valuable loot, photographs, and butler's pawn shop. Okay. So, did I just not look at these things closely enough? Resume, please. Amongst the things I picked up. Photograph. Photograph of the man with the hair lip. They're standing near a house. Okay. The man with the hair lip brought Jack Cole a valuable loot. It is held in his secret room. Says I should search archives, and that's all well and good, but... Okay, let's go into spy mode, as it were, or observe the unobservable mode, and see if I can spot anything down here. I'd hate to think I've actually hit some sort of weird game glitch, but, like, I came in here, and I obviously have the photograph, and I obviously have the loot. That's what I was missing. Probably that was what I was missing.
This fellow pawned his belongings. He must be in great need of money. He apparently lives near this pawn shop.
See, now I've collected that. That's what I missed.
What's going on in there?
That's what I missed. Alright, no more walkthrough. No more walkthrough.
I need to save Orson quickly.
Okay. I'm presuming I have to go back out the way I came.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Okay. That was the wrong choice.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Pip him. Grab the bottle. Knock him out. Push him aside into his buddy. Sure, why not? Use that as a shield to the blast. Except that wasn't enough. Okay, there's going to be a specific path through this particular little quick time sequence. I'm not sure I really like these sort of choiceless paths through quick time systems. I mean, it's alright, but... Okay, so the bottle is the right idea. It's just that
Bastard, I'll kill you!
it doesn't really have any consequences because they just keep trying until I go through it. Hey, bottle. Him, but I'm going to... How do I... I'm just going to take his hat. Do I scroll wheel over to the other option? I've forgotten what the interface here is. Alright. No, did not mean to grab it.
Holmes!
Very irritating.
Bastard, I'll kill you!
No options in the bottle. There we go. Take cat. Gonna push him aside into his buddy. Grab the hat and fling it at him, which distracts him. Alright.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Not what I wanted to do.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Sure, we'll take his hat. Push him aside, he's gonna get rid of his buddy. Fling the hat. I think there might have been something I could have done there with the taps.
Holmes, you sneaky bastard! I'll kill you.
Overturn. Grab the bottle. Flick the hat into the air. Push him aside. Grab the hat. Alright, I'll take it. A little weird, not my favorite kind of mechanic. I'd rather there be choices rather than just yeah, but anyway. Alright, let's open deduction. Let's see if we've cracked anything else that's open. Alright. I don't know. I'm kind of the opinion, never attribute to malice what can't be excused by stupidity. At least on first blush. Alright. Alright, I got that. The obsessed. He's obsessed with the idea of being Sherlock Holmes to make sure to dress in the same manner as Holmes. I'm still kind of on board with that for the moment. But the thing is if I change one of these, if I say that he... Orson is a fine actor, the reporter didn't notice that he was not Sherlock Holmes. So does anything open up? Not really. And if I change this to be on purpose... Nothing much really changes. Not that I really want to use this kind of just click everything to try to solve it, but... what are the clues I have here? Orson appeared at the Green Dragon disguised as Sherlock Holmes. Jackal is the owner of the Green Dragon Tavern. Orson alluded to Sherlock Holmes about the Green Dragon Tavern. The man with the hairlip came to the boss's office at the Green Dragon Tavern. I don't know if any of these are totally relevant. So that visit may have to do with a tavern owner? Yeah. Mount there came to the tavern to meet Jack Cole the following night after the attempt on Holmes's life. Alright. So that's a known sort of association. So the fact that he appeared definitely has to have some relation to the fact that he alluded to it. So this knowledge was known for the two of them. Orson helped Holmes with the song in order that he visit the Green Dragon Tavern and be caught there. I'm sure I really buy that. He did everything he could help Holmes, even assuming the role of the detective. See, I think he's arrogant, but he wants to be Holmes, and he wants to act as if he knows what he's doing like Holmes. I kind of get that impression of him. I'm not yet detecting malice, just idiocy. Now, there could be something else that makes him seem like he's got a weird bit of malice. But, I mean, if I go with ambush... I could say it's an ambush and then actor, and does that connect up? I mean, I don't know. That just doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm being a little bit naive, but to me he just seems... Oh, hello. Something linked for me. Now, why? Because we've got he's a fine actor. Everything he could, even assuming the role of detective. But he wanted to help with the evidence. See, I think Okay, so this obsessed may be that he's directly obsessed with Holmes instead of he's obsessed just because he wants to get yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the nature of the word obsessed in this. It's true that the reporters didn't notice, so this is true. Of course, did everything he could to help Holmes, even assuming the role of detective. Well, it does fall in line with the other thing, but that does still indicate some sort of obsession, right? I'm not sure. I don't like the way this is being phrased because I'm not sure they're... I don't believe this. I think it's that he only wanted to help. I think the reason he wanted to help... I don't think he wanted to be caught there. That makes no kind of sense. So if I believe these two are right, and this one only connects if I choose this one, and the nature of the word obsessed suggests he's specifically obsessed with Sherlock Holmes rather than the role. I think he's doing it just because he wants to get it right for the actor role. So maybe this interpretation of obsessed means obsessed because he literally wants to be him rather than obsessed because he wants to be him for the sake of the role. And if my way of interpreting it is correct, I understand why this is, to me, badly worded, but that's okay. Or if it's such a talented action that is not surprising his efforts led him into dangerous and strange situations. That's kind of where I was going. So if that's the triple that gets me there, okay, that's fine. But I think he's just an actor. I mean, the other alternative is that he's literally doing it on purpose. And I bet you that if I chose all the bad ones, it would, or all the red ones, I guess. It could be seen as conspiratorial, like he's doing it on purpose to screw with me somehow. All right, the man with the hairlip came to his boss's office at the Green Dragon Tavern. I don't necessarily think there's an association here, but no, there isn't. Okay, so that's fine. So we are missing a piece of information that does some connection here. The man with the hairlip came to the tavern to meet Jack Cole. All right, we're missing a piece. We are missing a piece.
Who are you?
You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What are you talking about?
You must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see, she recognized you. I expected it. You must live the character. You see...
Now you go upstairs right away or I will drive you back to that pub, understood?
And there you are. You've got it. All right. But seriously, you should take acting classes.
Ugh.
I know that you came here to avenge your father. You moved into my building, you've spied on me, and now you prepare your revenge through my own daughter.
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me to meet you, then I came, but not with hatred, rather more with fascination. I had hoped to learn something about my father from you. Some answers as to my identity.
Interesting.
When, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle, even to your own daughter.
Well,
You
that's
shouldn't
statement, I
involve
believe.
my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon. I've finished my business here, and you will never hear from me again.
Good. But you better speak to me directly. No being furtive.
I had no idea that you could show such a high level of indulgence towards the children of criminals.
You...
I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
Now, She has been hiding stuff from us, but never outright told us any lies, and certainly doesn't seem to have done any harm to Sherlock's daughter. I can understand why he's ticked. Not sure what to make of that whole scenario, to be honest. I don't know what her real motives are as of yet. All right.
It's a good thing that I came to help you at the tavern, Holmes.
Actually, I would far rather you stop helping.
Yes, please. You're being irritating.
Seriously, you should take acting lessons. You're dreadful.
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
Yeah, that's the analysis table commented on. Now, we can look up a few people from this. The police raid in 1912 was connected with Jack the Hammer Cole. This is from the police raid, okay. Hang on. Look up Hamilton. William Hamilton is also his father, who was arrested by Sherlock Holmes and later died in 1880. But then, what is my... Oh, hello. So, I've got information about both of them in both sections. Oh, okay, here we go. The well-known private detective Sherlock Holmes, in collaboration with Scotland Yard, has carried out a range of one of London's most dangerous and affluent street mobs, the Westminster Gang. Regrettably, and as usual, the police attempt failed to operate smoothly. During the raid, one innocent person was gravely injured. The man's identity was later revealed as Hagen Cole, apparently being the brother of the villain Jack Cole. Doctors are fighting for his life, but with little hope of success. The police did manage to arrest 3 of the gang members, but their leader, Jack Cole, was later released due to lack of solid evidence. It is said that the gang has strong political connections with certain influential people, including judges, politicians, and police officials, but true justice fears nothing, or is that no longer the case? Okay, so...
Here it is.
That's interesting, but let's also look up Hamilton. So we're going to look up 1880, I suppose. William Hamilton's death. Here we go. Failed escape from Newgate Prison. 4 prisoners crawled through a narrow drainage pipe to escape from the Newgate Prison in London. It was a well-planned daylight operation, but ultimately unsuccessful thanks to the fast reaction of our police force. 2 of the prisoners were killed. The remaining men were sent back to prison. One of the dead prisoners was the prior criminal lord of London, William Hamilton. As is already known, William Hamilton was arrested in 1875 during a Scotland Yard operation under charge of Inspector Lestrade. During that investigation, a major role was played by the consulting detective, Sherlock Holmes. After the arrest, and due to his wife being deceased, Hamilton's young daughter was sent to live with her aunt. Alright.
Here it is.
Okay. So that's been cleared up. We now have Scotland Yard and Lambert Street that we can potentially visit. Ask Lestrade to apprehend Jack Cole. Okay. Find who's behind the attempt on your life. So... Okay. Let us go to our character portraits. Do we have information on Orson Wilde? These are characters from the previous caseloads. So Jack Cole, perhaps, is looking for revenge because of his brother. he got off from the charges, but he was effectively arrested by me in Lestrade. Okay. Oh, his daughter was sent to live with her aunt. Alright. Actually... Alright, we are going to first go to the house of the man with the hair lip. That's our new target, I think. That would be on Lambeth Street. Let's go take a look. Actually, are there open deductions or clues at this point? Oh, Jack Amercole's brother seriously injured during the police raid. I don't know. Maybe these are related? No. Really not a lot of... That was a stretch. Haven't made a connection yet. Oops, did not mean to do that.
Well, first of all,
Wonder how many of these are culled from actual posters of the era. I'd be surprised if quite a few of them. Let's take a look.
Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
Oh, character portrait time. Probably poor eyesight. Okay. Quickly looking around. Yeah, religious image. Yeah. Jeremiah's mother is a religious woman of middle age. She lives a quiet life, seldom venturing outside. Her home contains religious pictures and symbols. She is short-sighted and wears spectacles with strong lenses.
I'm here to see your son.
Jeremiah? He's not at home now.
Might I ask you a few questions about him? Perhaps we could speak inside.
I don't know who you are, sir, but I'll have to ask you to leave right away.
She won't speak with a stranger.
Might be able to dress up in costume to resolve that. Might be able to gain access through one of the neighbors. I kind of don't want to break into her flat.
sorry,
Though.
I'm working. I can't open the door.
I don't open the door to strangers.
That's irritating. I'd like to just walk up and get to that door, please. Apparently not.
I'm not expecting anyone.
What about the pawn shop? Do we get any help from there? No. So my best bet there, since she's short-sighted, is to disguise myself. Alright. Well, that's... Yeah, there it is. Disguise yourself in order to gain entrance. Alright, well, that's good enough for me. We shall... What the hell am I doing? There we are. That's what I wanted. We're going back to Baker Street. We're going to resolve this path first. Loading, loading, loading. See the level loading. Alright. That means, is it this side? I can't remember which side my room is on. There we go. I'm gonna, oops. Yeah, go to the makeup table. Facial hair. Hang on. Let's pull up a picture. Do I have a picture of the attacker in any sane sense? Oh, the hairlip came to the Green Dragon Tavern. So we want to look for sort of a suit. Thinking kind of like this one, but none of these really work well as a substitute for oh, those clearly work. Defensive attire, doctor outfit, bandit outfit, passer, sportswear, casual suit. Oh, maybe I'm just misjudging.
My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're not really, are you? Oh, he is always at Baker Street, close to 221B. He can help organize the exorcism. Exorcism? Alright. Let's go outside and talk to Wiggins.
Wiggins, an exorcism. Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov.
Well, I'm gonna try to do this guy's thing. Let's
I
find
cannot
out.
proceed dressed like that.
Okay. Not sure what I should be wearing then, but At least it identifies.
Game is afoot.
Alright. I will go back to the bandit suit and see if it's okay with that.
I need to change my clothes.
Okay. An overcoat, maybe? It's going to be after me for a specific.
I cannot. I need to.
I don't think that worked. I think that's taking me to a spot that I didn't intend to go to. I think I misclicked.
I cannot proceed.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do. I wanna tackle this one issue first. Thing is, though, I'm not sure what it's asking me to change.
I need to.
You really don't. Okay, what does his hair look like? Let's do that again. He's got hair on the bottom of his lip. Really short cut hair. Hat with a wide front sort of visor brim. Thin build, 5'5" in height with black hair. So hang on, that though might be his boss. So this is the guy that actually did the attacking. No, it's clearly the same guy. Same hair on the lip. Bit of a scar. Problem is I don't have a hair lip that kind of fits this. Really short hair. Probably not bald though, but I'm thinking So that's the best I can think of to do on that side.
I cannot proceed dressed like that.
Yes, you really can, because I don't know what you're actually after. What am I missing, guys?
I need to check.
Alright, enough of that. Okay, that's fine. We'll do the other path first then. Because I want to do a little bit more on the stream before I put it down, and yeah. Let's get a different suit on. This is definitely not going to let me go to here.
I need to.
But I don't know what clothes to wear, so we're just going to go to Scotland Yard. I'm missing something really obvious. I'm missing a association of a certain kind of suit, or I don't know. In any case, let us continue on.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Nope.
Good day, Constable. Is Inspector Lestrade here?
Inspector Lestrade is back at his office.
Sweet.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you.
Mr. Holmes, you're still alive.
I can tell that that displeases you.
Oh, a faulty deduction for once.
Oh, that was not what I anticipated. Let's do that again.
Due to the attempt made on my life, I would like you to apprehend Jack Cole.
All right, Mr. Holmes, we'll apprehend him immediately.
Inspector, the suspect has been apprehended.
There you are. He's all yours. No need to thank me.
Okay. Oh, I see. I'll interrogate him over here.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. So, Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Don't pretend that you don't know. You're a suspect in the case of an attempt made on my life.
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare mention my brother.
Alright, time to do an evaluation here. Okay, been in a fight. That's a thing. Not sure about that one yet. Likely had a fist fight. Well, imprecise portrait. So, reading this, the leader of the Westminster gang, the owner of an illegal gambling room, his valuable possessions indicate that he's a wealthy man. Well, okay, the wealthy probably would have an association, or might have an association with the Freemasons, maybe. He had a lifelong association with fighting. He's a fist fighter. Jack Hull's a proud man who likes to boast about being the Hammer. All right.
Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh, I can't wait for the moment that you get whacked proper.
Quod erat demonstrari.
That's your proof. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
Do you know what happened at Baker Street that night?
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern all night long.
I see.
Thing is, it's not letting me change this. I mean, even if it's marked that I initially got it wrong, I'd like to actually update the character portrait, but alright.
I went to your place, and I saw a man with a hair lip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suitcase that your regular customer brought to you?
What? What are you talking about?
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? How? You search my room. It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh. Oh, I believe you.
What's the reason for my arrest? Good day to you, Mr. Holmes. What's the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage.
You get to ping him on one thing.
What's the reason for my arrest?
That was remarkably unhelpful. He blamed Sherlock Holmes for his brother's misfortune. Alright, so these two are clearly associated, so that's fine. Jack Hammer has a strong motive to kill Sherlock Holmes. He wants revenge for his brother who is severely injured during a police raid. Okay.
What's the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage.
Did not get as much out of that as I thought I might, to be honest.
How can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Nothing at all, because apparently I can't get more information out of that. Is there anything I can get access to in here? Probably not. Or maybe? Oh, look at that, huh?
Personalized thuggery. How novel. Expensive cigarettes.
Alright, interrogation of Jack is apparently considered completed. Alright. I'm looking through these clues, but not a lot new was added. I do have to get access to...
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need to change my clothes.
Yes, I know you do. Thank you for nothing.
It's too risky to stay.
Guess we're going back to Baker Street until we find the right set of clothes. Alright, well that's loading up. I'm going to go get myself another beverage. Hang right on. All right. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Well, apparently I left the mic on when I went and grabbed liquid and other things. Sorry about that. You should try to mute that, but let us check this out. I am going to try to find the right bit of clothing. Take with me, and I really don't know what kind of clothing it is. It's not clear to me. I am thick as a sack of hammers. I'm sure that everyone who watches this stream, long after I've ever produced it and committed it off to YouTube or wherever, the whole point to figuring out that she was a very religious person was, of course, to wear a pastor's outfit. It's not to look like a hair-lipped man. It's to look like a pastor. Alright, so let's choose something lovely for this. I can choose something that just happens to sort of fit the style. Sure. Why not? Maybe not purely classic pastor, but I'll go with it. I think I'll go with that, actually. Oh, nope. And there we go. So apparently I'm smart like a sack of hammers.
We're ready, Gov.
Well, at least I got there in the end.
We're ready, Gov.
Alright, so I guess he's acting as a distraction. No, that would be maybe the wrong... Yeah, sorry.
I don't open the door to strangers.
Because it's this one across the way. Because, again, I'm being thick. And have no memory, apparently, left in my brain.
The door.
No.
I should find a way to attract the attention of Jeremiah's mother.
Oh, hello. Alright. Aim. Powering.
Little rascal! Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners? May I offer you a cup of tea as a small thank you?
I don't know if... God bless you, sister.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honor that God sent you to me.
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah. I fear that he is doing bad things, Father.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become nervous and angry and rude. And he used to be such a nice boy. These days he won't spend any time at all with us. Not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides himself away inside his room and locks the door. And he won't open it for anyone.
Alright.
Where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so worried.
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know if he has a job, Father. I've asked him several times, but he just gets angry and won't speak.
Acquaintance?
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I wouldn't know. He never mentions any friends. I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell me anything, and he flies into rages and shouts at me. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess. Truly, I can feel an evil presence in this apartment.
Oh, God!
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
God bless you, Father.
Not going to dig into that little exchange.
Oh, Holy Spirit! Save your pans from demons!
Try that again.
Oh, Holy Spirit! Save your pans from demons and poor musicianship!
Okay.
Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain!
This is so silly.
Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain!
Try that again.
Fire and flames! Better for crumpets than foul-toothed demons! Be gone and bring peace!
The key combination to get through every one of these so far has been sort of in the pattern of the Catholic making a cross over your chest, which I find kind of ironic.
Bookcase and
Like
books,
literally the same thing every time
possessed
now that I
wood and
notice it.
words. Expel your literary demons! Wooden door! Iron handle! Battle the demon! Unholy vandal! Sister, you saw that the demon has taken shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there alone.
God save us.
Sister, wait for me outside. This fight will be a fierce one.
God help us. I'll do what you say.
Something, something, deliberate manipulation, something, something.
Does he plan to escape from London?
Okay, what do we have here?
It looks as though this letter was torn up in rage. I should reassemble the fragments to read what was written.
Charming. All right, well, way down here then. Something, something over here. That's not right. Very clever that they put this particular puzzle together with tiny little gaps just so that it doesn't fit perfectly at every stage, maybe. So here we go.
Jeremiah received a threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart.
Hey Jeremiah, I'd just like to remind you that this world can be a cruel and unforgiving place, especially for those who didn't keep their promises to finish what they started. It'd be pretty rotten if someone you loved or cared about, such as your sister, ended up in a joy house. The Dart. Alright. That's kind of extremely creepy.
The Dart. He was at the center of a notorious case from 1888.
To look that up, back at the archives.
A schematic for a homemade bomb.
Right, so there's our bomb identification.
This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister. This is one of the solenoids for creating a bomb. This is evidence enough to put Jeremiah behind bars. It's over. The demon is defeated.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, Father.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's soul and give thanks, sister. Goodbye.
Lord be praised. Goodbye.
Okay then. What we can do, however, is associate the homemade bomb with the components. Bomb that was thrown into 221B Baker Street was handmade by Jeremiah. Fair enough. What else do we have? So this threat could be why Jeremiah lobbed the bomb. So that might be a link, but it's not directly. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can live with that. That's an additional piece of knowledge. And Wiggins isn't around to... Yeah, okay. So... What do we have here? The Dart proceeded to threatened to take Jeremiah's sister to the brothel. He has been involved in a scandal previously in 1888. So I have to look that up back at the archives. Right. So, in fact, let's go do that. Okay, it is currently 5:12. I think what I may do is put this down in 15 minutes, depending on where I get to. That's not a hard number. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later, depending on where this goes. All right. 1888. Sherlock Holmes of Scotland Yard have caught the famous Walworth gang leader Percy the Dart Fleming. The Walworth gang were involved in criminal activities, including extortion, in addition to operating several brothels, the most famous of which being London's White Swan. The police raid have created significant financial difficulties for the gang. The judges found the Dart guilty and has sentenced him to 7 years in prison.
Here it is.
Okay. Ask Lestrade to apprehend Percy Fleming. So we're getting quite a lot of old cases that are cropping up. I'm starting to see a thread here. Alright, let's quickly open the deductions and see if there's any more clues. Oh, there are. He suffered financial problems after his arrest. Well, these are, hang on, clear. Income problems and threats? No, it doesn't consider that to be relevant. In prison, Percy Fleming was arrested and sent to prison for 7 years after Holmes' investigation. I mean, these kind of all tie together, but... I mean, those kind of relate, because they're a direct consequence. Alright. So that goes to Fleming's motive. I still think these two are related, but maybe it doesn't consider them to be sufficiently related. Alright. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, that's the bomb line. Alright.
Lestrade, I have a suspect in our case. It's Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend him?
I'll give the order to the constables.
Inspector, we have the second suspect for you.
Now, just admit that Scotland Yard is looking after you well, eh?
Well, I'd be of little use to you dead.
To be fair, Lestrade, you're actually doing a useful job here, thank you.
What's the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage. Mr. Holmes?
Okay, so how do I... Oh, he's over here.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
That's fine.
A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
Huh. It's the flopper.
Flopper. You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
Alright. I'm gonna say gang warfare. I think that's probably for fashion. Elaborate buttons. Yeah. Hey, I got one right. Percy Fleming, also known as the Dart, is the leader of a Walworth gang and owner of several brothels. Fleming's business is going well. He's an affluent man. Fleming is a fashionable and eccentric man who takes care of himself. A scar on his face bears witness to his participation in gang warfare. The Dart spent 7 years in Westgate prison and was only recently released. Okay.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 a.m.?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan? The brothel that you own? That can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Okie dokie.
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
This is direct.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. It's just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with goals. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah, I'd be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and... well, let's just say he hates you.
Alright.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
Yep. I was hoping that I'd be able to re-interrogate him after talking. Yep. Here we go.
Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi, why did you tell them I supplied girls to your brothel?
Eh? What are you talking about?
What's the reason for my...
Is this gonna take long?
Alright, well, we've got
Mr. Holmes?
2 suspects related to this. We need to examine his belongings, okay? That may be indicative of something useful. Let's take a look at this.
A spintria, used in the brothels of ancient Rome.
Alright.
It looks like encrypted records.
What you want to bet we'll have to be taking a look at that then?
Well, that's rather tasteless.
Can we look at this at different angles? Okay. Nothing that interesting about that, that's fine. Alright. Alright, Percy Jennings stated that Jeremiah often begged for odd jobs in order to earn money. So Jeremiah was needing cash, could probably do various kinds of odd jobs. Encrypted records were amongst Percy Fleming's belongings. Okay. Let's pop back to Baker Street. In the meantime, let's take a look at the open deductions that we have available. We do not have additional open deductions, so we're going to leave that alone. Loading, loading, loading. Rawhide. All right. Is okay. So where are we gonna look up?
The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered.
Okay. Yeah, so Caesar's shift basically just involves taking an alphabet, shifting it against itself, and then doing letter substitution. Sort of a very simplified version of a general single substitution cipher. One of these shifts will actually... Oh, hello. There we go.
Elementary.
It's a little bit too easy of a puzzle. It should have actually involved a full single substitution cipher, because people do that as part of puzzle books all the time. Here I am asking for a puzzle to be harder. Don't know what else I'm supposed to be identifying on this page, but... Oh, here we go.
It's a notebook filled with debts. And Jeremiah's name is on the list.
Not highest on the list in any sense, but...
Get into the cab, quickly!
Not this bozo.
Follow the cab.
Well, let's see where this goes, right? The reason why I might stop this before the completion of the case is because of my friend's commentary that I should try out a particular game. I do not often get recommendations like that, so I should leap on it and see what happens. But I am enjoying this game. Alright. Hello?
This Chinese mask is quite ancient. No, wait. It's just a well-made replica. I heard something. I heard. Stop.
Okay. Now I know that there's I should have actually figured out there were enemies about, but...
I heard something. Something moved. Huh? I heard something. Huh?
That was a little closer than I would have liked. Not sure where I want to get to here, whether or not I want to get across or into the back areas there. Let's try to, I'm going to hug the right-hand side and thoroughly explore this place. I don't know where this goes.
It's shut tight.
Nowhere, apparently. Alright, that's fine. Oh boy. That's not what I expected. that's bad. Several kinds of bad. Yep, that's fine. I mean, I don't want to put this game down.
I heard something. There.
Drat. How far back am I getting placed? God, all the way back here. Alright, well, that's exciting.
I heard something.
Nope,
I heard
done.
something. You're dead, scum.
That. That was impossibly close. That was just silly close. Whoa.
I heard something. I heard something.
That's just me getting cocky is what that is. Alright, let's try to do this a little bit more carefully. Otherwise I'm going to be doing this for a long while. Just for giggles, let's go this way. Where are you walking to? Ah, so you're making a very long circuit that brings you all the way up here. And when you go back, I should be able to follow behind you. But I need to get past you, so really what I need to do is wait for you to go back the other way. far around do you come? So I've literally got to follow you back. Okay. Oh, so that was kind of useless. Okay. I need to wait. Ooh, that's tricky. Don't let's get spotted by you. But you're only going as far as there. All right.
An ancient Indian ritual knife, tuning. I think I'll keep it for Lestrade.
Okay. I want to get caught out here and have to do all that again, but
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise.
all right. That seems like a good place to leave this, just as I'm entering this new section of the game. And again, the primary reason is I've been requested to try something else, and it's a rare suggestion, so I'm going to go and do that for a bit. In fact, I may just spark it up on live stream in a few minutes, just so you and I and the rest of everybody else on my stream can explore that as I go. So I'm going to return to the main screen here. And I will be back momentarily. I will see you all in the next stream, which I think will be in just a moment. Thanks so much for joining me. This is Code Weaver with Code Weaver Plays Games. See you in the next stream.